and welcome to Magical Lifestyle of the Cottage Witch. And today we're diving deep into the heart of home and hearth witchcraft, otherwise known as cottage witchery, which is focusing on abundance and protection magic. So our homes are not just where we live, they're sanctuaries, sacred spaces that hold our energy, memories, and most importantly, our magic. So in home and hearth witchcraft, or again, cottage witchery, protection starts with intention to create a safe and peaceful environment. And I believe abundance or welcoming of abundance is the same. It starts with intention. And one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to do this is actually with herbs. And herbs like rosemary, basil, and lavender are known for their protective properties, but also for their abundant properties as well. So it's not just protection. Some herbs have multi-purposes. So I'm using a host of herbs along with some chamomile as well to just offer abundance and peace as well, another add-on with this blend that I'm creating. So you can also create a protection or abundant little pouch by combining various herbs in a small pouch. You could place that above doorways or near windows, but again, you can actually steep them in boiling hot water as well, like I'm doing, and create a spray to sort of purify the air and spray around doorways. More about that later. And also, never forget about good old smoke cleanse. Now, some people like to use a sage stick or bundle or something like that, or just bundled herbs, which sometimes I do as well. But don't forget about just incense. And it gets really interesting when you start making your own. Now, that's not one of my own creation, but it works beautifully just the same. I also believe in aromatherapy. I like the way certain scents sort of change the vibration in the home. So I'm intentionally ushering in a little bit more peace, the welcoming of abundance with a layer of protection with this particular incense cone. And it's a blend. And I think it's a fabulous smell, and it puts my mind at ease. Another way of adding protection and abundance, sort of a dual purpose, is bells. So bells, especially on the door or doorway where they're going to make a noise when someone enters or exits the home, is great for protection. It's sort of like a little mundane alarm as well, because you'll always hear them. But those symbols that are also hanging also are signs of protection and abundance as well. Another thing is also brooms or besoms. Don't forget about that for protection as well. It's great to hang them by the doorway. Also, you can use those. I wouldn't actually touch the floor, but just sort of a sweeping gesture with either of my brooms. I'll do that to sort of just clear negative or stagnant energy to make way for peace and abundance, things like that. And then there's other little things you can do for abundance. So this is a Rose of Jericho. Now I'm in the process of letting that dry out. I've done some work with that, but that is another one for bringing in abundance. You can do some workings with that as well and have that in your home. Now, one of the, I would say, most direct way of bringing in abundance is having an altar set up, an abundance altar. So this is in the common area of my home, so I'm comfortable showing this. I have a working altar as well where I do more personalized work, but this is my abundance money altar, and I love it so much. There's so many found objects and gifted objects that were given to me out of love, and I consider that abundance as well. So try to keep that in mind when you're setting up an altar. And then there's working with certain deities, in my case, Hestia. Hestia has been really simple and easy to work with, as she's not overpowering and not overly demanding. And one of the simplest ways is just some offerings in light. So I have a battery operated candle that I like to keep going. I don't always like to burn a candle unattended, but yeah, and just say words of gratitude, or just take a deep breath and wait to see if I receive any messages, signs or symbols or anything like that. But I just like to keep this little corner in my kitchen reserved for her space, an altar, and yeah, I like to come and light a candle to also for protection, to ask for protection and abundance. Now, along with everything else, crafts. So I was thinking, you know, I had this figurine. It's basically for plants, and I'm going to put some plants in it, but I wanted to just share the setup first. So I wanted to paint her all black. And I did that because when I think of the color black, I think of femininity, I think of womb energy, I think of the universe, I think of creating something out of appearingly nothing. So that is why I chose the color black, because I have plans for her. I was thinking of creating a floral arrangement, and also a place where I can sort of stick little papers and things like that in of words of affirmation, or things I'm requesting to manifest into my life, things of abundance, so material items, wealth, and things of that nature. When I'm painting and, you know, when I was setting it up, that's exactly sort of what I was thinking. Okay, well, this will be sort of, you know, a space, a place where I can put little, you know, words of affirmation that speak of abundance, potentially even protection, bringing about peace, not only to me, but to my home as well. So I will actually center this somewhere in, probably if not on my working altar, somewhere in my living areas. I have an open floor plan, so I just have to figure out exactly where. And I'm not sure about the floral arrangement just yet, but I'm picturing something probably more fall colors for now, that I'll go ahead and place in here. I don't have that ready. I do things like that. I like to set things up first, and then it's sort of a work in progress. And then, you know, then I'll go back in and I'll figure out how I want to use something. So right now, we just had to get it ready. And I love the way she's turning out. I love the intention behind this, sort of a place where I can deposit my requests from the goddess to bring about abundance to me and my household. I love that. And I plan to use this spray at least at the beginning of every month, and sometimes throughout the month when I just want to change a vibration or I want to welcome in some abundance opportunities for wealth, actual physical material wealth. So I'm very excited about using this spray. And remember, you can use any herbs that you identify as abundant, that you identify as bringing about abundance. And thank you so much for watching. Happy September.